Yeah, what's up? What's up, bro?
What up? You know who you talking to? Why my name in your title? What's up? What are we talking about?
Oh, Hassan Campbell is here.
Yo, just blocking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty in a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube making chick, shiver like the winter do.
City with the crew, I done get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move,
He's me and my goonies gonna be gripping the toolie. They think it's a game to me and the gang is gonna play Call of Duty. Cause when it comes to the static, oh my steady active. Catch you lacking in traffic, giving close caskets. I'm in my lane when I'm spinning the block and I'm putting the pin.
I want to talk about this live that I just happened to be watching of yours, and then Hassan Campbell pops up.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, bro?
What up? You know who you talking to? Why my name in your title? What's up? What are we talking about?
Oh, you say Hassan Campbell is here. This is his cousin. He sounds like this is a lie. It can't be.
Nah, this is Hassan Campbell.
Hassan Campbell. You want to know why I know? You want to know why I know it's him? Because I know his voice. Why you telling me to shut up?
Shut up and listen.
What's up?
You're never gonna get this opportunity again.
What's up?
Why is my name in your title? This is Hassan Campbell. I'm a little bit tipsy.
It seemed like a productive interview, but it was real. I mean, a productive conversation y'all had, but it also was a little bit awkward, it seemed like to me, because Hassan Campbell was drunk. And he didn't violate, but he started off aggressive because he assumed you was on a negative type of time when he called. And as you spoke to him, his energy changed. So I want to ask you, how did this happen? What was going through your mind at the time? And what do you think of that whole conversation that y'all had that night?
Yeah, well, first of all, when he first called and he was like, yo, you know who this is? I didn't know who that was, because I'm good with voices, but I don't practice his voice. And then I started, I think, to say, oh, I think I know who this is, whatever. And when he was like, yo, bro, shut up and listen, like, I was going to hang up on that kid, right, and disrespect him and drag him to the floor, because I was getting tight inside. But when I get uncomfortable, I made a smile. Well, I would smile and tear you up at the same time. So I was going to definitely hang up on him, but I knew that the people wanted to listen to him, and I knew that it was good for TV, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like to compromise who I am as an individual, right? So I still had to let him know, and he knew that he was. You see, he was fronting respectfully. He knew he wasn't talking to no regular dude, and I don't say this with disrespect to him. I'm just trying to say this for the people that watch that don't really listen. When he said, yo, I'm here watching, and you got my name in the title, and acting like that's the only reason why he knew. Nah, bro, these dudes watch our shows and then say and do things and act like if they theirs. This is a fact. This is where I'm taking it to the facts. So I analyzed the whole situation and said, okay, so I was always right. You guys are watching us, and when I say something, I hear you guys repeat it. And then you never give us no props. Like if it's yours and you invented it, and that's what that clarified for me, that phone call. That phone call clarified for me that even though I knew this all the time, because other people tell me behind closed doors, that actually him himself been watching. And if you notice, respectfully to him, because he said he been watching, right, after that. But to him, the next 2 or 3 days after he got off our show, he spoke about Rikers Island. And it goes back to showing people that what I always say, the type of content you consume is what you're going to talk about or who you're going to become. He was watching on the lockout, and he got motivated a few days later to make a Rikers Island video. So it just clarifies all my theories and things that I talk about, whatever that means to anybody. It means a whole lot to me that I'm right when I say certain things. But his phone call, what it told me was he acted a little stuck up, like he was the man. Like And I didn't right then and there when I was like, yo, my man, because I was about to flip on you. He knew, he didn't really say nothing. When he said he was drunk, he was just trying to make me understand that, yo, I'm talking like this because I'm drunk. When he told me to shut up, you got like little kids in the comments or whoever that be like, yo, you let him tell you to shut up. Those are people that just don't like him. I didn't really see nothing wrong with it because that was his way of just saying, yo, be quiet, let me explain, right? But he got to put on this facade that he's tough or whatever. I don't look at no man like they tough. I feel that me, I don't care how tough a dude is. I'm going to give it to him the same way it would to anybody. So I knew I didn't take his talk as disrespectful, but it did get me a little mad because I looked at it like other people are going to hear it and take it that way. And my name and my brand means something. But the only reason I didn't hang up on him and shit on him and tell him a few things was because I knew the people needed it, and because he started coming across like he wanted to talk, and like I was probably misunderstanding him, and we came to a good understanding. And I think that it was a good conversation. Sometimes we could hear something and just run with the bad parts that we think. Like if he hears this or somebody just sends some bits and pieces, he may think I'm talking shit, but I'm saying reality. And the reality of it is that I'm saying what he would say. The facts is that nobody needs Hassan Campbell, right? When he said, you guys ain't nothing without me if I leave this internet, he didn't mean it in that way. Believe me, there's no way. Like, I didn't build none of my channels off of Hassan Campbell's fucking name. You feel me? I talked about him once or twice, real brief. And I'm not a type of dude that makes videos every day about Hassan. I've helped and I generated thousands of dollars off of helping other people grow online. Facts. So much that I fell in love with the tech. I built my own computers from scratch. I'm into the tech parts of this. I fell in love with the tech. I have over 7 actual up and running YouTube channels, even in Spanish. Rikers Island Stories from On the Lockout. I got it Noticias de la Roca in Spanish. I got Noticias por YouTube. I got Golden Culture in Spanish, Cultura de Oro with a K. So I do a lot of things, right, bro? I'm on a lot of platforms. So the last person that I need to help me in anything in life is a fucking Hassan Campbell, right? When a person feels like they big on the internet, he's big to, like, well, I've always said that, the dirty part of YouTube, right? He's part of the dirty part of YouTube too. You can't exclude yourself, right? And I say this respectfully because the people that I know and that I deal with, they got billions of subscribers. They get billions of views. Actually, those channels are small, but they big because there's level to this and to the hood, because that's the type of content they consuming. But you want to see big channels? Look for PewDiePie.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the guy.
Look for Dr. Disrespect. Look for Tim the Tap Man and what they doing, and you never look at the internet the same again. You never look at gaming the same again. None of that. They millionaires making over 40 million a month. With that being said, and that's just for ad revenue. With the and their donations are sick, and they're already millionaires. And people, because a lot of those, their fans and people that watch them, white people, well-educated people, they not like our black and brown people. We hate. We don't try to help each other grow. You know, right now in the world, and then we're going to get back to Hassan, if we wanted to, we could create, all of us become millionaires. Once people thought or figured out in their head that they think that likes and subscribing will help a brother, people stop subscribing and hitting like. Why? One day you may want to open up a channel and want us to hit like and all that too. So when people used to ask me, well, does that help? I didn't even want to answer it because I know hate. I know people hate. And I knew that people were going to stop doing this. And this is how you could tell the type of world that we live in. Because right now we can make a lot of millionaires. All we all got to do is keep hitting like on each other's shit and subscribing. And we will all make it in the world. Yep. But we say we want to see each other grow, but do you really? Because if you did, you'd be hitting like if you thought that was going to help the dude. You know, I don't live my life just off a like, but it's appreciated. So back to Hassan. When he said, you guys are going to be nothing without me on this internet, he's full of himself, bro. Don't nobody need him. And it's cool to think that you're the best and want to be the best, because I think like that too. and that helps you grow. And that's all he was doing. In his head, you got to become that. You got to see it. You got to envision it in order to become real. But believe me, you well off. You're gonna make it. You that's watching, if you ever thought about opening a show or a podcast show or any show in general, you're gonna be fine without Hassan, bro. Trust me. So when he said he didn't mean it that way, you know, and he couldn't have meant it that way, because I'm pretty sure he knows now that that's not the only channel I have. In fact, that's one of the less channels that I pay mine to and that I post on the least. And it's on that dark side part of the internet. I'm on other channels where I have to show up in the morning. I have an iHeartRadio contract. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Spotify Green Room. I'm everywhere. I'm on Amazon Music, Amazon Podcasts, Podcast Addicts, Overcast, RedCircle.com, TuneIn, Pandora, and some of these spots, Google Podcasts. I have a contract where I was hit up and given bread for. Not that I put it there for free. You understand? And I could show you how to do the same thing. Just like everybody else, I charge a fee. I ain't gonna lie. And I help hundreds of people grow on these platforms. Some of these dudes telling Rikers Island stories, I help them grow their channel overnight. You gotta learn the ins and outs of the internet and YouTube, not just putting up a video. So no, nobody needs Hassan. You don't need him. But people hate when we generate an income, right? This was made to generate an income. This was made for a business. This wasn't made to take pretty pictures and none of that. All these platforms were made for everybody to generate an income. Even the owners say it. They weren't made to look pretty and post for free. Of course, some of us do it like me because we love it, we help people, but we gotta live, because this is what I do for a living. I gotta eat. So with that being said, and I like to buy my microphones, my tech stuff, so I can show you guys what to get, a bang for your buck. With that being said, you don't need Hassan. You don't need nobody. But, I meant to say this before I forget, because time is, we could stay here forever talking. It's such a lot of things that we got to say. But if you go to one of these other tech dudes to show you how to grow on these platforms, respectfully towards one of them white tech dudes, they charge over $20,000 an hour. Gary does the same thing. Does the same thing. They charge thousands, hundreds of thousands, right? But some people cry about somebody, it's crazy. But they'll go to the same other dude and give him $20,000. That's why
you just gotta charge your price, and whoever's serious gonna pay that shit. Word.
Nah, yeah, I've been charging it and getting to it, and a lot of people paid, and they actually grew. You know what I'm saying? And they talk about it from time to time, and now they doing the same. It's an investment. Now they charging other people, but don't let nobody sit there and tell you that they're gonna show you the whole game for free and all that, because that's a lie. They may give you a few tips here and there, but nobody's gonna stay on the phone with you for 2 or 3 hours for free, telling you in and out, going live with you the way I do with people, and teach you for free. That's unrealistic. They lying. It's not gonna happen. So imagine you paying a dude that has millions of subs and millions of people to see $80,000. He don't even got time for 10 people. So he sends his assistant and he gives you a class. So I don't like doing that. I like to teach people hands-on. I'll be like, I got 2 more slots open, get in there, and that's the way we do it. There was people that I made $5,000 with in less than an hour, bro. These are facts. Because they knew the potential and they knew what they was trying to do. I got a lot of bread from a few Jewish companies. The only thing was that after that, they tried to pay me to tell me what to talk about, and I didn't take the money. I'm like, I don't do that, bro. I can't talk about that, and I don't want to do that, and I don't need your money. And that's how we stopped talking, me and those people. So people do pay podcasters and those people to the hidden agenda. They pay to have you talk about something that they want to be put out to the world. So be careful for that, because it happened to me a few times. But anyway, you good without Hassan Campbell. He's not needed. So whoever thought that that's the part that he meant, like you guys are fucked, you ain't nobody without me, that probably applies to channels that built their whole legacy and channel of Hassan Campbell's name. I never did that, and I never will. My channel actually gets more views when I tell a story about me. Facts. But anyway, shout out to him. You heard I have no hatred towards him. We were supposed to work after that. For those people that been asking what happened was his little man, Bullets Gotti. Right? I hate to even mention these dirtbag dudes' names, right? But and I don't even mean to diss him like that because I have stopped. I mean as in general, right? He said something to me one day. I took it wrong. Boom. I flipped on him. Boom. And then he went and made a video and mentioned me. I never mentioned them again because it's like Jay-Z. You heard? You mentioned me. You famous. I mentioned you. I'm bringing this, right? So anyway, and I'm not even showing off. I'm showing up. So with that being said, somebody started texting me on some weird shit like, yo, snot box broken. Right after me and Hassan spoke. Right? And I leave that phone off because then I had thousands of people calling. I only do it when we take calls in the show. So I was like, yo, Hassan, this is you, bro? Because if it's you, there's some real derelict shit you doing, bro. And I'm not playing with you, bro. Like, I don't play, like, at all. You feel me? Yeah. So and then he said, yo, I was going to F with you, but I'm not because my little man Gotti told me you had a problem with him and but the person was spelling like crazy, like they couldn't even spell. And I'm like, bro, if this is you, you must be drunk again. So then I hit him on his regular Instagram and I told him, yo, that was you talking to me because I think somebody's trying to pass like you. So he just hit like, and that was it. I never spoke to him about working with him. Like, yo, what's up? We gonna do this? You gonna let me tell your story on your channel? Like you said all that? Because I don't care about that shit. I don't care about being on his channel. Respectfully to all the viewers, right? I don't care about being on somebody else's channel. I was offered millions, not millions, but a lot of opportunities, bro. And people that know. And I said no to them. So the last person I need is to go on Hassan's show, bro. Like, I've been on a lot of shows, Lockdown 23-1, and that was after I already completed a level of being on a lot of platforms on my own. I really run a one-man show, and we've done pretty well on our own. The last thing I need is another human being to create content. My life is a movie, and I don't even post everything that happens in my life, for real, because I'll be in the feds or other people will be locked up, and we don't want to get nobody in trouble, right? But it would have been a cool thing to work with him and all that, and I don't got nothing against him. The stories are a little similar, regardless of what anybody say about him. I don't hold no ill grudge towards him. He never did nothing to me. But I'm always speak the truth. That is needed? Hell no, it's not needed. It could probably harm you more than it can help you with people that dislike him and people that do like him. Whatever it may be. But I was still willing, just out of the love for all people, I was still willing, But if that was him and that's the reason why he never hit me about it, then goddamn, if those are the type of friends that you hold, these little trolls or these little fake gangsters on the internet, homie, I don't want no parts of you anyway, you heard? That's just my thing, for real, in real time.
Thanks. All right. Now, we've concluded this interview. I want to thank you for your time, my brother. And I just want to end it with you giving some words of positivity and encouragement to the youth, positive words to anyone who could be watching this right now. What would you like to say to the kids that might have went through similar things as you growing up? Kids who might be at that edge. Everyone has that time where they at the edge where they're going to choose to either stay on the straight and narrow or go the wrong way. What would you have to say to them?
Basically, my whole thing with that is right now, you're being raised and born at a perfect time in your life. When we was growing up, phones, a computer wasn't in the palm of your hands. What a lot of people don't understand is that we're given one of the biggest opportunities in the world. And we all given the same opportunity in the same 24 hours during the course of the day. What you do with your opportunities and your 24 hours is completely up to you. I know what I've been doing with mine, and we come from two different eras. With that being said, if you're thinking about running the streets, selling drugs, or trying to find another source of income because you want to fit in with everybody else, with the Jordans, with the clothes, with everything, right? Just know that you may not go to jail today, you may not go tomorrow, but you're definitely going, right? And that's the sad part, that you work so hard to acquire all this wealth and all these material things, and then they took it away from you. But most importantly, your freedom is taken away from you, and you're taken away from your family, and they suffer at most. Right now, the internet and online media and all these other things. There's a million things you could do to generate an income. And on my show, on Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 and REK, I show people how you could do exactly that. And I give a few tips and I show you what gear I use that I know that works. Some videos are sponsored, the majority are not. I buy the products myself, and during the course of the video, I have to tell you that so you would know. And I would never give a product a good review to shit on you. Because I'm for the people, not against the people, right? And companies know that. So with that being said, you could generate double the money that you would selling drugs in the street right online in a few minutes. If you do something repetitiously, it's going to work. It's going to become real, right? And I know because I done it. And I got people, when I go outside, drug dealers asking me to borrow money, and I'm the one that makes videos. But believe it or not, some of you are even playing video games off your phone for free, right? I'm going to tell you something. I get paid every time I stream my video game. Facts. Look it up. So it don't matter if you have 100 subscribers on Twitch or on any of those platforms, you become an affiliate. And it's that it may seem easy, right? But you just first got to do it, get your equipment right. And if you don't got the money, you start off your phone. I started off a phone. And every content is not the same content. Don't look at Hassan. Don't look at DJ Academics. Don't look at me. Don't look at Mano. As you got to make that same content. You got to do what you want to do. You special. Every content is different. Everybody don't got to have a message. Everybody don't got to talk about hip-hop. Everybody don't got to talk about... you could talk about what you want to. You could talk about a booger that you just seen, respectfully, right? Or whatever. You could talk about how you like to clip your toenails and just look at the nail on you. Anything dumb, I'm saying, right? And believe it or not, there's some people in the world that's gonna tune into that, right? And if 10,000 people like it and 1 million people don't, it's okay. You just have to focus on the 10,000 that do. Yeah. And I promise you it will grow. But the thing is that we quit and we give up ahead of time without trying to see where it could have took us. We don't latch on to things, and we don't like to work and put in the work. We want things to happen overnight, and real life is not like that, right? So you just got to put your energy, thought is a process, and work, man. And if you want to become a technician in life, guess what you got to do? You got to hang out with people that are into technician. If you want to be a gang member, what you going to do? You're going to hang out with gang members, although it's not suggested. If you want to be anything, a skateboarder, what you do? You hang out with skateboarding people. Eventually, you're going to get a skateboard. It's the same thing with computers, the same thing with content. Surround yourself around good people, people that is trying to do something with themselves, you heard? And there's a lot of ways right in the palm of your hands on how you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars without committing cybercrime that's going to lead you also to jail. So, you know, a lot of people cry about a job. They got felonies, they got this, and they put your dream job is right in the palm of your hands. But you want to just use it to text people and disrespect people that you would never say that to them in their face a day in their life. You know, so there's money right in the palm of your hands, believe me. And if you don't know how to get to it, hit me up on the lockout on my Instagram, and I'll give you a tip or two on how to do that. Facts. And check out Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 and REK. There's a lot of giveaways there and a lot of things going on that's beautiful. But most importantly, stay up, stay safe, stay off them streets, man. Not only COVID, there's a lot of things going on, and stay out of jail. One of the perfect ways to stay out of jail is having a goal, a dream, something that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Get it, man. Stream your dreams. You heard? You already know. On the lockout, Warpath. Gang, gang.
All right. Well, there you have it, man. Another legendary interview. Warpath. On the lockout. One of the pioneers of the Rikers Island stories on YouTube. One of the first dudes I seen doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a hater, so I could always give a nigga credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm starting to see a lot of dudes on YouTube copying some of my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Everybody get it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I definitely got some inspiration from this brother right here. He had me on his channel. Now I got him on my channel. We're going to do some more collaborations in the future.